Welcome to New York City, a place of energy, movement, diversity. For many visitors, riding the subway is not just economical, it's quintessential New York. But navigating subterranean tunnels and crowded platforms safely requires more than just maps and courage. In this video, we'll walk you through NYC subway safety tips for tourists in depth, from statistics and technology to real behavior strategies and emergent risks. By the end, you'll feel confident riding the subway in New York like a seasoned local. The New York City subway, run by the MTA, Metropolitan Transportation Authority, spans 472 stations across 5 boroughs. It operates 24/7, making it one of the few major metro systems in the world never to shut down. Ridership fluctuates depending on time, weather, events. For instance, strong winds or rain can reduce commuter volume. In recent modeling, gusty weather was shown to significantly lower subway ridership in Manhattan origin trips. From a safety standpoint, riding the subway is statistically quite safe. Felony assaults occur roughly once every 2.3 million rides, and shootings approximately every 190 million rides. Transit crime has been decreasing. In 2024, subway crime was down 5.4% compared to 2023. In July 2025, the MTA recorded the lowest major felony crime rates for that month since tracking began in 1995. Robberies down 16.7%, felony assaults down 9.3%. First, adjust your mindset. Safe travel is 50% mental. Think, I'm aware, I accept risk, I'll avoid tempting situations. Walk confidently. Blend in. Uncertain, slow walking draws attention. Keep your awareness on low. Don't lock into your phone or music so deeply that you miss cues. At night, lower headphone volume or remove earbuds. Avoid the bewitching hours, roughly 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. In those hours, foot traffic thins, fewer staff are around. If you must travel then, extra caution is needed. This mindset primes you to notice subtle red flags. Someone lingering too long, a door closing too quickly, odd eye contact. It's your internal early warning system. Before you step out, check service alerts. The MTA website and apps list overnight maintenance, reroutes, and changes. Pre-map your trips. Know which line, direction, and stop. Especially helpful in multi-transfer routes. Have your fare ready. MetroCard or OMNI tap. Don't fumble near turnstiles. Plan backup routes. Sometimes stations are closed or service is rerouted. Have an alternate in mind. Decide your safe arrival time. If your destination is after dark, consider taking a taxi or rideshare for the last leg. This prep gives you breathing room and reduces decision-making while underground. When entering, use stations with 24-hour staffed booths when available. They're safer and monitored. Prefer main entrances with more foot traffic. Side entrances or passages can be isolated, dimly lit. Have your fare ready. Insert or tap swiftly to avoid being stuck at the turnstile. Be cautious on stairs. Platforms often rise and fall in lighting. Avoid running. Carry one bag only if possible. Watch signage. Frequently, emergency exits, staff rooms, and safe waiting zones are marked. On the platform, stand back from the edge. Safety signage instructs staying several feet clear. Don't lean over or retrieve objects from tracks. MTA rules. If you drop something, tell staff. Wait until a train fully stops before stepping forward. Avoid running on platforms. Slips are common and dangerous. In non-rush hours, wait in designated areas or near staff booths. Don't remain at the ends of platforms, especially after dark. Central platform zones are safer. Use help point intercoms, customer assistance units when you're not in view of a staff booth. Look for station security cameras and signage. Increased camera coverage is part of MTA's safety upgrades. Also note, in July 2025, the MTA recorded the lowest transit crime rate for July in recorded history. Once the train arrives, during off-peak hours, board the middle car. conductor car, it tends to be safer, better lit, closer to exits. Avoid completely empty cars, especially late at night. If one car feels uncomfortable, move to the next at the next stop. A quick repositioning can make all the difference. Be wary of sudden adjustments. If the crowd flows to one side, say near exits, follow carefully but don't push. Observe train number indicators and signage so you know you're on the correct route. You don't want to end up on the wrong line far underground. Inside the train, sit or stand away from doors. Being in the middle or near poles reduces exposure to grab-and-run threats. Keep your bag in front or between legs, zippers closed. If you're using headphones, keep volume low enough to hear announcements or sudden noise. If someone in your car appears agitated or is making you uneasy, move discreetly to another car. Avoid blocking aisles, doors, or visibility of CCTV. Maintain a clear path for others. If possible, position yourself near the notice cards or route maps to know your stop. Be alert when approaching stops. Don't drift off, or you might miss your exit. Riding late at night? Travel during times when there's still relatively more traffic, e.g. before midnight, if possible. Stay in cars with visible lighting, cameras, or groups of passengers. If alone, send your ride plan, line, stops to someone you trust. Avoid isolated stations. If you arrive at one, consider exiting and walking to a busier one. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, get off at the next stop. Wait on the platform or change modes. Many locals will change cars without hesitation. It is a normal practice, not rude. Be cautious of emotionally disturbed persons, EDPs. Subway staff are often trained to manage such situations. Most crimes in the subway are petty theft, not violent. To guard against theft, use front pockets or interior zipped compartments. Carry bags turned inward. Use crossbody styles. Avoid showing large amounts of cash or expensive gadgets when boarding train is crowded. If someone distracts you, spilled drink, dropped item, someone asking direction, be alert. Distraction is a common thief tactic. Cover your jewelry. Rings or gemstones should point inward to reduce visibility. Don't leave belongings on adjacent seats. Snatch and run is common as doors close. Also, cell service and Wi-Fi in many subway stations have improved. You can call or message for help if needed. In emergencies, quick thinking and calmness matter more than heroics. Help point intercoms. Press red for emergencies, green for assistance or directions. Train intercoms. Located near doors. Notify the conductor if there's a threat. Always follow staff instructions. They're trained to handle various situations. In smoke, fire, or major hazards, stay on the train unless instructed to exit. Tracks are electrified. If there's medical distress, violent behavior, or you or someone is threatened, push intercom or use 911 after reaching a safe area. Know your car number, visible placard. This helps report your location if assistance is needed. Never block emergency exits or obstruct other passengers from evacuating. Safety is also structural and technological. Platform screen doors have been piloted in some locations to prevent falls, shoves. MTA is upgrading signaling systems, CBTC, to improve reliability and real-time management. More station cameras, lighting upgrades, staff presence are part of ongoing safety investment. New policies, no loitering, more outreach to transit homeless populations, and mental health assistance strategies are part of Safer Subways initiatives. Some cities are experimenting with gun scanner pilots to deter underground violence. NYC had plans for portable gun scanners in certain stations. Additionally, modern navigation algorithms, e.g. machine learning models, are being researched to propose safest route, not just fastest route, subway paths. Let's recap the extended subway safety checklist. Do. Plan and monitor your route and alerts. Use main, well-lit entrances. Stand back from edges. Use help points. Ride in the middle cars. Keep valuables secured and concealed. Change cars if uneasy. Use intercoms and staff assistance in emergencies. Travel with awareness. Reduce distractions. Trust instincts. Exit or reroute if necessary. Don't lean over platforms or retrieve dropped objects. Block doors. Loiter near exits. Board empty cars late at night. Ride outside trains. Or do dangerous stunts. Ignore abnormal behavior or warning signs. Millions ride the subway every day, safely. With the right mindset and precautions, you can too. Confidently, freely, and securely. Thank you for watching this comprehensive New York subway safety guide. If you found it useful, please like, subscribe, and share with others traveling to NYC. Safe journey, and see you underground.